Hi there again, BookTube Lola here, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry about the weird angle and the weird video. My camera's run out of battery, so I'm having to use my laptop. But I'm going to catch you up on my emojiathon reading challenge and what I read during that and what challenges I did meet during the emojiathon. And it's a little bit late, but these are definitely books I read in June, and I met the 4-book quota just about. So yeah, I'll catch you up on that right away. The first book I read was the Milk and Honey book, poetry book by Rupi Karu. I don't know if that's how you spell it properly, but that is the book that I needed to read to meet the read a book in under 24 hours challenge. And I did that. I read it within like less than half a day, so I really enjoyed this. Couldn't put it down. I've even tagged some of my favourite poems in there. I absolutely loved it. I'll definitely be reading a few of these poems again. Another book I read was the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass all in one go, and that was to meet the read a book that you're annoyed at yourself because you haven't read it yet. It was a kind of annoyed looking face on the emojiathon. I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I was annoyed at myself for not reading it, and now it just annoyed me to read it. So I don't know what to think. Lewis Carroll kind of just speaks strangely and in riddles, and he goes on about very strange and odd things. And it's just so random, it's as if it jumps all over the place. The one thing that is clever about Through the Looking Glass is, though, the theme of it jumping around, because the world's kind of supposed to move and you're supposed to try and move with it, but Alice doesn't really know about how this world works, so she kind of just jumps to different places all weirdly. And it's also about chess pieces, so she kind of moves like a chess piece next to different characters and kind of interacts with them, so that's kind of clever. But I don't think this is for me, and I don't think I'll be reading it again, so unfortunately this wasn't a great read for me. The next book I read in June was The Selection by Kira Cass, and this is another one that didn't really do it for me, didn't really enjoy it that well. And this was to meet the read a book that you've had forever, and if you don't like it or don't read all of it, it's time to tell it to peace out and unhaul the book, or maybe unhaul the book. I don't quite want to unhaul it just yet. I might want to read the next one and see if it gets any better, but I might get rid of it. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I'll be reading it again. It kind of just stopped very abruptly at the end. It didn't really have an ending. This book is called The Selection, and I'm sure that should be for a reason. Somebody should be selected by the end of it, but nobody is. And I don't know, the main character, America, she could get a little bit annoying sometimes. I mean, I did kind of like her character, but it was a very generic kind of story, and I think so much more could have been added to this. So I might unhaul it. I'm not sure yet. I'll upgrade you guys on. I'll update you guys on that and let you know how that goes. Like I say, I may read the next one yet, so see if it can redeem itself. But like I say, I'm not so sure. The final book that I read in the month of June was The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, and this was to meet the challenge of freebie read any book. And obviously I chose this. It is the stack of books kind of emoji that links to. And yeah, I absolutely adored this. This is a very big book, so it took me a while. This is why I've only read 4 books this month. But yeah, I read the first book last month I think, or the month before, and I absolutely adored it, so I could not wait to jump back into Brandon Sanderson's world, his Final Empire world, and I absolutely adore it. I loved the ending of this. I think it worked really well. I love all the twists and turns Brandon Sanderson adds into his books, and I can't wait to read the next one and see what happens next. I absolutely adore Vin's character. I think she's amazing. I love the crew, all her friends, how Kelsey brought them all together, and I'm in love with this world. I can't wait to read The Hero of Ages next. I will probably be reading that quite soon too. So I absolutely adored this. Loved it. So that is everything I read in June. I was attempting to read The Rose Chord by J.D. Oswald in the month of June as well, but I haven't quite finished it. I only have this much left, so I will be finishing it in July. That was going to be to read a book without any hype. This book does not have, well, this series in general does not have enough hype, and I absolutely adore this world. The characters are amazing, and I can't wait to get this finished so I can jump onto the next one soon. It's about dragons, guys. Pick it up. Pick up Dreamwalker by J.D. Oswald. Dragons. What more can I say? It's a very interesting world. There's like mages kind of characters. There's also dragons who have to live away from humans out of fear that they'll be killed by the humans. The humans fear dragons but want to kill them. A lot of the humans even think that there are no dragons left because they're in hiding. And they're kind of legends to them now until this point. I'm not going to tell you much more or else I'll spoil the story, but it's very exciting and it needs more hype, so read J.D. Oswald's books, they're amazing. So I will finish that in July, very soon I hope, because there's like less than 100 pages I have left. And yeah, I have completed, I just about completed the emojiathon at a minimum, so yay, my first readathon of the year. I'm very excited to have completed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye bye guys, bye!